John Lusky of Lusk Archery Adventures. Serious testing, successful hunting. Today I'm going to be testing a brand new head from a company that I'd never even heard before until the ATA show earlier this year, Archery Trade Association show. And this is the REXPID NURI. I think that's how you pronounce it, N-U-R-I, 125 grain broadhead. This is a crazy looking broadhead. I'm kind of drawn to the crazy looking broadheads because I just like to see, are they going to surprise me or are they just going to kind of make me laugh? You know, I never quite know. But I'm going to be testing this with my regiment for 2025. And for a detailed description of that, please check out the video I posted earlier this year called 2025 Broadhead Test Process. I'm going to be using my new Elite Carbon Eon. That, man, is an incredible bow. And I'm also going to be using for the flight testing my Killer Instinct crossbow, the Logics, the brand new Logics that just came out that I'm also really loving. And I'm using a Bishop Archery, arrows and bolts for all the shooting. All right, let's zoom on in here. Check out this crazy looking REXPID NURI and then put it to the test. Here's a good look at this broadhead, and man, this is one crazy looking broadhead. All kinds of stuff going on here. Let's start with the materials. I believe it's got an aluminum ferrule. I can't find it listed anywhere, so that usually means it's aluminum. And then the rest is stainless steel. Got stainless steel blades that are all 0.039 inches thick. The little circular ones as well as the main one. So a decent thickness to it. The overall length is 1.55 inches beyond the end of the arrow. And the dimensions for cutting, it's 1.25 inches this way. That's for the 125 grain model. It's a little bit wider. And I like that the heavier model gives you a little bit bigger cut. I like it when it's useful weight like that. So the 125 grain model, by my measurements, came in at 126 grains, but it gives you a 1.25 inches of cut this way. Then each of these circular blades give you a 0.7 inch diameter cut. So the total cut comes out to 2.65 inches. That's a lot of cut. And by design, what they say is this circular blade, I mean, one, it's just going to cut, you know, as it goes through, but it's going to roll around bone and hard things just to maximize the penetration. I don't know how true that's going to be. When I first saw this, I thought, ooh, I want to test it because it's probably going to blow up. Okay, I like testing stuff that falls apart, but I could be wrong. I mean, as I look at this thing, man, it really does seem pretty durable and well constructed. So a lot of interesting things about it. For resharpening, I would use a Stay Sharp guide called The Answer. That's their new guide that pretty much kind of covers about anything. Anything that's kind of weird or different or other sharpeners won't work for, The Answer probably will, and I know it does with this one. So it's not going to work with these circles, but it will work with the overall thing there. So the overall blade. So this come out to $15 per head, so pretty decent price to them as well. Really eager to put into the test and see how they perform. The REXPID got the 10 ring. It took 136 grams of force to cut through the wire, which is a 10 on a 10-point scale, plus a bonus for being under the threshold of 200. It penetrated 8.5 inches. It took an additional 14 grams of force to cut through the wire, which is a 9.72 on a 10-point scale. Plus, it's going to get an extra bonus for both the sharpness and the edge retention being under the threshold of 200. It penetrated through 59 layers, which is an 8.43 on a 10-point scale. It's in perfect condition after the 3 shots through the MDF. and it's in near perfect condition after the 2 shots through the steel plate. The tip just got a little bit blunted, and there's the slightest bit of edge chatter, but otherwise it held together perfectly. And man, look at these holes. I mean, those are some of the craziest holes I have ever seen. Just an absolute chunk taken out of the center, and then the nice wider cut as well. Really impressive wound channel. Here it is after all the durability testing, or what's left of it. Now, listen, I was blown away that it held up so well through the 3 shots in the MDF and the 2 shots in the steel plate. I really thought there's no way it's going to hold up to that. And then I knew it wouldn't into the cinder block. I mean, just with that cut on contact tip, I thought, I figured it was gonna fall apart, and fall apart it did. But this is where it's important to remember, man, that's just kind of like an extra super hard line test that it's not going to bear out in hunting situations all that often. I mean, there's validity to the test, but it only counts for 3% of the overall score because it's pretty minor. If it can hold up to the MDF and steel plate, man, that's a really solid broadhead. But again, you see the limitations. It couldn't hold up to the 0 penetration test. So what'd you think? Man, talk about being totally shocked, okay? I was really surprised by how well it did, from the sharpness to the edge retention to the flight and the penetration and the durability through the MDF and the steel plate. Man, I did not think it was going to perform like it did, and it ended up getting a really good score. So great job, REXPID. I look forward to testing more of your stuff in the future. But hey, you check out the score sheet, see how it performed in the areas that matter to you the most, and see if this might be a good fit for you and your hunting needs. And stay tuned for the overall cumulative score, as well as the corresponding LUSK grade, and a list of all the discount codes that I can offer just to save you some money. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you next time.